Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang on while wait till audio comes through. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Just hang on while wait till audio comes through. And I think we are ready to rumble already. It normally takes a couple of seconds to come in. And we're live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Richard Yorke. I'm going to be your streamer, your influencer for the next wonderful 2 hours. And of course, taking this occasion to always saying thank you, Slivering Games, for letting me come back to stream on their wonderful Twitch channel, and also streaming the latest and greatest from their plethora of titles. Remember to, of course, follow them on their socials. It is the only way to keep of course, up to date with all of their amazing games coming out, which is fantastic. And here we are tonight. Fantastic. I have been trying to learn this game the last couple of weeks as much as I possibly can to give the best representation. And when I was offered to stream, of course, the new upcoming title, Battleplan, I jumped up, of course, readily available to stream it and hopefully give a massive good representation for tonight's live event. I'm sure this should have been scheduled slightly earlier, but it doesn't really matter. Wherever you're seeing this, hold tight. So here we are with Battleplan, and I'm trying to have the way I could describe this game before we start the stream and talk about it. But like I said, I'll just say a little couple of things, guys and girls, for the stream. This will be a slow stream. We're going to be going through the game mechanics, so we're looking through all of the game stuff and just looking at some of the mechanics in the game. So we're going to go slow, enjoy it. So just to sum up what Battleplan is, Battleplan is a historical WW RTS game of realism and simulation. Fight across massive battlefield to create real-world geography data, create your own by customizing order of battle, chain of command, draw directly onto the map to create, of course, elaborate plans. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go through a couple of the little, I don't know what Daz showed before this or anything like that, but we're going to take a time looking through some of the nitty gritty of Battleplan. Really enjoy the feel of it. It's not a game you rush, in my opinion. A game where you take your time and of course as you go. So we're just going to quick look around. Remember, this is, of course, this is still in development, so there is a few UI issues, in my opinion, which we've come across, but and of course some things I've written down for the developer, but regardless of that, there is actually some cool stuff going off. So we'll start off by just having a look around, looking at what we can do. And I think if you've seen the new video that Slivering put up recently, you can see all the stuff. So of course you can actually create your own portraits of generals and of course nationalities that you want to do. We've also got French, and we've got British and German, American, etc. I think there's some German ones, and then you can of course change your nationality, change your names and whatever you want to do, and do your little decals, which are quite nice, so whatever you want to add to it, and stuff like that. So there you go, folks. That's just a little thing of that. If you've not seen that, of course, on previous streams or videos. Hang on a second. Just gotta check something before I continue. I don't know what I can say and what I can't say, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna check the spool. And then we'll carry on. But like I said, guys, there is no manual for this game, so I'm going off what I've learned so far. So tonight, like I said, I'll give you a little bit of thing. We're going to focus on showing the brief, essential to understand the objectives to win the scenario. We're going to focus on multi-step orders and, of course, drawing on the battle. We're going to show role of units and, of course, generals and chain of command, and just looking at overall game mechanics. Like I said, we're just going to go through slowly and just enjoy as we go through. So there we go, just looking at a couple of what you can do with the officers and stuff like that, and of course the symbols will be in the thing. So we're going to have a quick look at the army constructor, which is fantastic. And I've got to say, I have had some fun with this, and just trying to work out the best way to add. I think you call them divisions. So, of course, we'll just have a quick look around. We've got your army. These are the pre-made divisions we have already. We've got the 50th Infantry Division, the Guards Armour, 7th Army Division, 3rd Canadian, 59th Division, 3rd Army Division, and the 6th Airborne. So we'll just what's the word? Just have a look at this at the 50th Air Division and just look at the core mechanics of the division and how it's set up and how we can create our own in this little thing. I think actually we're given, like, in this build of the game, we're given, I think, like ultimate cash, or I'm not entirely sure what these, I think these are pool points or something, as it would be called. And as you can see here, we're just going to go through and look at what we got here and the veterancy and stuff like this here. So I think it's the veterancy highlights there. I'm not entirely sure what that the arrow meant there. So there we go. We got our, so what we do have here, we have our like chain of command, our commander. This is where we can drag and drop our commanders, and of course applying their negatives or positives, I suppose the word is, because each commander has his positives, and I think they cost points to recruit anyway. If we look on here as well, we can see what they have, and of course how they will actually alter the statistics and some of the game mechanics within the battles themselves. And of course, I think you can rename. What I do like about some of these games, of course, is the customization. If you want to, of course, rename them, you can. I mean, we've got timid, which will give us -40 morale plus defense. So if we're thinking having a more of a defensive battle, or we're looking at a battle there where we need a division to be more defensive, of course that will be there. But of course the negative morale. We've got timid again. We've got anybody else that's anything else? Why are we all? Oh, it's just changing the thing. I want another one. What we got? Go back to the 50th division again. We've got defensive, so -10 damage and plus defense, which is quite cool. Again, I need to work out how that actually. Was this the guy we looked at? Yeah, timid. A yes man, -15% damage. I like that one. That's quite a nice description of a trait, yes man, because he's a yes man, I guess. Okay, let's just go back to the division again, and we'll just look about how we create this. So we're just going to zoom in, just look at about, and like I said, how this would affect in the game with orders, because I think once you have a certain composition of what would you call it? A certain combination will affect what orders can be given and what multi-step orders can be given inside the game. So we can see we've got our kind of headquarters, and we've got like a headquarters koi, and then they go down to whatever our battalion. Is it battalions or divisions or these things? And then we have, of course, we can add more things to this in the chain of command. So we can drag officers, whatever we want. So if we wanted defensive positions, we'll just add many defensive. And like I said, we've got all our infantry. Once you click these start adding on the right side. And then we can start creating. Remember, each of these battalions, that's the word I was looking for, has a weight. As you can see here on our... I suppose it's the army tab or a division tab you want to call it. I'm not entirely sure if there's a thing for that, but we can just... this would come up as an infantry battalion straight away. So what we can do, if we delete and then just add a headquarters company and stretch it. I still think there's work to do on maybe a little bit of the UI here, because I don't find it very user-friendly. And then we can stretch down. So what do we need? Headquarters, artillery. So we've got infantry battalion, light battalion. Because if we start adding here, we will start increasing the thing. And what we do, we can drag our little... does that change it? Yeah, then it subs these here. Hello, Top. How are you doing tonight? How's the weather in Portugal? And then, of course, as you can see here, it's going to form our division. So, as you can see here, we will add the... if we add the infantry here, we're increasing, of course, the, I suppose, manpower and the weight behind it. I don't know if that's the correct terminology for it. I need to, like I said, there isn't a manual, so, but we'll just go with that. And then we'll just go down there, and then we're increasing the tonnage or weight. And of course, like I said, we can add paratroopers. So we've got here, we've got our infantry, we've got our light tank, we've got our medium tank, heavy tank, mechanized, the headquarters, artillery, self-propelled, engineering, mechanized battalion, scouts as well. See, what I'd like to see here is a drag and drop rather than a click. But I suppose you can just click back there and just do it back there and then just hook it into there. But as you can see, we're still increasing our and I'll show you how the weight affects the weight will affect the overall when you were adding them to battles and stuff like that. And of course, like I said, we depending what composition we're doing. So the customization here is quite large. So if you're actually quite if you want to actually if you enjoy what you call it a lot of customization, this is up here. Can we actually rename this? Yeah, we can rename this. So just like, I don't know, just like Army 1, I guess, because I'm so creative with names. And then of course we can drag our commander into that to overall edit what we need, and we can just, like I said, just add as many as we want. Zoom back over. I don't know if we need like an auto what's the word, like hook, or just set these up. But to be honest with you, I still like it. But there we go. And of course, we do have our pre-made as you progress through the main campaigns, which I've noticed so far. You do unlock a lot more. You will unlock a lot more pre-made divisions, which you can just recruit, and then it becomes into your army, and then we can just assign what commander, whatever we want, here and here. All right, there we go. That's kind of the basics of some of the army creation. I think it's very simple, but very effective. I do like the drag and drop options here, and I think it is with the nice icons, and of course the pictures as well are very nice, and the customization of actually being able to rename your commanders and stuff like that, just make everything stubborn. But like I said, we're just going to jump into something and we're going to go back into it. So here we are. We'll just go. Like I said, I think there's 10 missions opening on it. And to be honest with you, as soon as I started playing Battleplan, I always think, oh, what DLCs could they do? And they could possibly do quite a lot of extra stuff for this game. By far, looking at what you call it, like other theatres of war. So, first aid here is successful. Beaches are taken, but Panda divisions approach the British and Canadian positions in a massive counterattack. Hold the line. We don't have enough troops to supply to start the offensive. Reinforcements arrive each night. If we can hold for 3 days, we should have enough troops to advance to Cern, or Caen, or whatever we want to call it. The city is heavily fortified, and a frontal assault is too costly. Move around Caen. Armoured dash to capture enemy supplies. Advice. So, give the armoured divisions counterattack orders and hold the first few days. So give armoured divisions counterattack orders and hold for the first few days. After 3 days, send one armoured division to capture Verve and attack the Jimmy of Caen. Historically, it took the Allies 2 months for the landing in Caen, and bombed out and become a thing here. So there we go. So we're going to look at we're going to go through all this. Like I said, we have initial units. So these are the units we're going to start with, and these are the reinforcements. And I think this is I suppose it's the tonnage or weight or supply, but of course it's nice here that once you go into a mission, you can actually just go back to your army constructor. If you've not made the correct ones on the main menu, this is not here, but we can just then, of course, we have to have a minimal. I don't understand that's why I let me start. I before it will. So we've got to just drop. So we'll just. I don't want to start with historically accurate units. I didn't see that option, to be honest with you. I just wanted to click crazily. So we could ask infantry division, the guards, armor, 7th. We could just add whatever. We can't go over the tonnage here, so we'll do this, and we could just add reinforcements. And it says here, once you have too few units, it won't let you start the game, which is quite nice. So there is a little bit of customization which you possibly could do here by going back into the army constructor. Just say you're at 585 points, you could drop a battalion off one of your divisions easily to just get that fine tuning done. I mean, we can just literally, and then of course if you exceed the weight, it will kick you out. And we are, and actually that the army we created there, and then we've gone over it, so we can just go down here. Oh no, we're not. Oh, okay, so it's not. Which honestly we're okay there, but we're going to go with it. So we've got a hold for the first few days. Let's go. So we're outnumbered. Defend until reinforcements arrive. Here we go. Hello, Harbinger of Evil. How you doing tonight? So we're going to have a look around the map. We're going to look at some of the interfaces. Look at what's about, what we've got to do, what day, what time. So we've got 3 days apparently. So we've got to defend. And we've got to inflict casualties on the Germans. So we're just going to have a quick look at all of the little things of the map that might help us in the game. So of course we've got we'll just look at this makes it maybe a little bit busy sometimes, in my opinion. I don't know. I think these orders are preset already. So we've got toggle or visibly over the executed plans. So all the plans that are there we can see. And of course we can toggle the visibility of plans. Sorry, what's that? Of executing plans, and we've got non-executing plans, and we've got photos, which is quite nice here as well. Which I don't know if Daz picked up or anybody found. I think a couple of the towns you can actually select them, and they give you a little bit of information about the towns. Though I can't see this on this mission, but I'll find that out. Here we go. There we go. There's a little bit. I don't know if you guys on the stream can see that. It pops you up with a, especially if you historians out there or just wanting to learn more about history. It just gives you a little bit more information, and I think you can like show a picture, and then you can click it, and it opens a Google map of where the town is. I know you guys can't see this on my screen because it takes me out of the window. But it does take you out to a map of wherever it is, and I think we can like possibly see CERN as well here, and of course a little bit snippets of information if you want to see that. So depending how whatever you want to do with that, that's quite cool. So we've got of course casualty denoted by country flags. I don't see the purpose of that morally anyway, but we'll see. And then we've got of course our default view. We've got elevation view, so I assume red is high here, green is low. Yes, that looks about right to me. And of course we have terrain view, just so if we want to strip everything back from the map and just have a little bit of things. And like I said, if you do slightly pull out from the map, it goes cloudy like we are, of course, viewing it from a bigger distance. It's still quite, the UI is still quite smooth with that still. And of course we have own territory, so what territory we have, what territory the Germans have. I think as we're in this the build of the game, we can, I don't really mind doing it, we can reveal the German forces to give everybody a little bit of a view of where the German forces are here. I know it's a little bit cheaty, but just for you guys at the stream and watching the video. And of course we can just see what's where there, but it doesn't particularly matter. I don't know if we can actually see their plans or not here. We can see their supply lines. We can see their supply lines where they are. But that's a bit of a naughty thing. It's quite nice to actually still even see that, really. And of course, we've got our supply, where our supply is coming through, and we just really don't want to get cut off here. And of course, intel view and what we can see. And I think where we can spot German forces initially. But yeah, there we go. And I think we've got a couple of... what else have we got here? We've got our supplies. I think it was here. What tonnage we're getting off supply hubs. And we've got, of course... what supply I'm not going to go to. I might leave this here for a couple of seconds so you guys can have a look. So in a nutshell, supply hubs send supplies to depots based on how many unit depots you're servicing, etc. And I'm not going to go too far for that. And of course we have more breakdown of statistics and kills as we go across, as we play through. We'll refer back to this at some points. And of course we've got current troop types, and I think combat ready troops, What else have we got here? We've got called casualties per unit, nationality, casualties over time, troops casualty in time, and of course supplies and whatever data that will bring us further on. And there we go. And we'll just nip back to normal view, and there we go. So that was kind of and then of course we've got dates, and of course weather, and of course the duration of it will become night at some point. Like I said, and how many hours are remaining, and of course our timer where we could do this. So what we can do here, we're at the pre-planning phase here, so we're not actually going to start just yet. We're just going to think about where we're going to deploy things. This is the army we created. Is this army 1? Yeah, that we chucked in there. And of course we can think about where we're going to put them, and where we're going to hold the line, or we're going to put any other special orders in there. But if you don't really want to do that, the auto place is rather nice, because you could just go, well, I don't really want to do that, I can just push it down. Okay. And so yeah, so like I said, we can assemble at places, but of course what I do like mostly here is if we just, I know they're under counter attack, aren't they? So we're just gonna, what I think Battleplan excels in is of course just being able to draw on the map itself. So, like I said, here we go here. So, hold left click, draw line or enclosed area. So, we just want to say, oh, let's have this. Who are these here? These are the 3rd Canadian Division. And like I said, we have, to talk about more thing, we can see what commander is actually commanding that battalion. Just by details. And then, of course, the combat ready troops, as you can see. And, like I said, depending how you can change some of the symbol, which I noticed in the gameplay options. You can change the icons to NATO colours, if that interests anyone of... you see, I don't know if that bothers me or not, but I know some people might like to see some of the NATO colours or something. I don't know if... but I don't particularly mind the watch quote. So let's just we'll mess around with this guard armor. So what we'll do, we'll just go onto the pre-planning phase, and we could just go, let's hold the line here, or just hold the line, and we can enclose an area. And as you can see, that does snap. It does snap the thing there, which is quite nice. I did like that. It just snaps that, so they can defend that entire area. I don't. Now, how would we cancel? Can we just issue another order and it will just cancel that? So if we just say, oh, can you defend here instead? Will it just... yeah, it will just override that initial order if we want to. And then pick the best things. I hope everyone's having a great night tonight. Okay, so we'll just mess around with stuff. So remember, we have to defend. So we are defending here. And this army here... so the 7th Armoured, we'll just do a defence line again. I think you can have some overlapping things. I do like it. It's like just drawing on a map. And again, we put it down. We could do defence in line here. Let's see what that puts down. And it's these 3rd Canadian Division that we've not done anything with. Let's see how that goes down. But we can also see where the Germans are as well. So if we just say hold the line here, and that little army group we made can just mess her. We could even just go, well, you can defend there. But like I said, I think you can auto override it by just clicking the auto place. But that's the kind of overall there. We know we just got to defend and just play it through. So we'll just start the mission. So Interbros 20 Panzer divisions arrived and heading towards there. Dig in and repel. Yeah, we'll just let it play through. We'll see what happens. Look at some of the statistics coming through. Yeah, we're going to lose that quite quickly. We've given that up as well. And then, of course, just check on the... click towards the different viewing models as we like to see. But you see, I don't know if you guys and girls in the chat do like the thing. As you can see, the Germans straight away advancing on that right flank as we give it up there as well. We could have defended across there. Yeah, I think it makes it a bit messy sometimes. Hello, how you doing? And as you can see, we're digging in straight away. Well, honestly, I don't really have to initial any orders because we're not particularly doing. We're just defending now. See, the battle has started. And bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I'll just pause that for a second because it gets a bit noisy. A little icon will appear where we are fighting. This is not an instant battle. This battle is not going to resolve itself in one click of a thing. This is a continual battle. And if yet again we go on to reveal where the Germans are pushing, and we'll refer back to this as we go through the stream tonight and look about what they're doing. I don't know if we can see their orders. That would be. I'd like to see that. Have they've got a breakthrough action straight into our main objective. Actually, it's quite good to look at the reveal thing here. So actually looking at both sides of the coin in respectfully for that and actually see what the computer player is trying to do and what scripts it's got in place. I know we could probably easily counter it, but it doesn't particularly matter. We'll unreveal with the Germans and we'll pause. We can warp this back again if we like. We actually captured that back with that defence order still. I do like the snap to it. We'll just play it as a few. Let me see if we've actually... what did we actually lose? Has anything actually been... Oh, sorry. Actually, straight away, we got 14 casualties. Does it actually show the German casualties? Oh, Germans. Oh, there we go. So, it's showing our casualties, but of course we can see the Germans, of course, here have lost 16 casualties. And we'll just see how that progresses through the stream. Okay, let's switch back to the normal view. And of course, probably going back into the nitty-gritty of the divisions. Which division is fighting here? It's the... It's the Guards armour. As we can see, they do have artillery. Yeah, it's our artillery, isn't it? Yeah. Are they priests? Yeah, they are priests. And as you can see, if we... Well, here we go. Where's the artillery? I can't remember. Here it goes. We can split things off as we go if we like. Is it a priest? Yeah, it is a priest. Right, we're just going to play it through normal speed. Just enjoy the. See if the Germans can actually and see what the missions are for the Germans. So they are still on a breakthrough. I like the. There's a lot of artillery on both sides here. Right, we're just going to hold that line until reinforcements turn up. We don't really have to plan any orders just yet until we start attacking at some point. Have the Germans pushed anywhere else? No. I think a couple of our hold the line has pushed to the far right here. And we're currently at 56 casualties for the Germans. The Germans are getting an absolute pasting here. So I think intel is higher. The higher the points you have, and I need to find out what actually adds that. Possibly scouting vehicles, having scouting divisions inside your inside your battalions probably help that up. So where do we have high intel? Do we have high intel actually anywhere? No, I think we've got quite low intel here. Casualties are still forming. We're fine so far. I love how we're pushed out here a little bit. Yeah, we'll just let that play through. Even Stevensy really with the casualties so far. What do where are the Germans actually mounting through? I think these aren't in a good place. What's their morale? 38. Okie dokes. We got 12 hours remaining, and we're gonna we'll get our reinforcements we've assigned. I'm not entirely sure what this guy's doing down here. I said hold the line, and they seem to have pushed out a little bit here. Yeah, we'll lose that again. A lone Sherman. Like I said, I did check the data files to see if there was actually a written manual, but it's coming soon. Alright, I think them Germans got a bit of a whooping on that breakthrough attack. I wonder if it's interesting what order they actually have. They have counter-attack. They have breakthrough attack here. Our defence line seems to engulf the right flank there, which I'm happy with. Alright, we're still only 50. Germans have kind of halted for a little while, but we're still waiting on the next 10 hours. We're not rushing through it. We're just going to go through it and see if we can complete the mission. When the reinforcements turn up, then we'll think about adding more battle plans start of the day. I love how a couple of them have just seemed to have just dropped in here and started to dig in. I don't think there's very many Germans around there either. No, there isn't. They're all just knocking around the... Well, oh god. It's going to be an interesting attack. I like this... I like this, the map thing, the picture thing. It's quite nice to see that. So we'll just hold the line and we'll just see when we need to attack. Oh, it's a bonus objective for the 3,000 casualties. actually, we do have actually... God, that's so loud, so loud. We've got an encounter statistics here, and as you can see here, we've got a tank engage something infantry here, and our outcome is we are losing. Do we have any outcomes that are... Does that actually... God, that I need to turn that noise down a little bit, actually. Let's turn that down a bit, because that, like, killed my ears. There we go. So we looked at 50 tanks, small arms. Outcome losing. So, well, yeah, we're going to get mashed there. We're getting I think we're getting hit by artillery as well there. Let's play that through. Do we have another combat here? No, we don't. I'm not engaged. I'll turn that just slightly up. It's nice to hear the guns occasionally. I know we're all eager, but we're not. Our objective is to defend. Right, a few more casualties on the belt there, which is great. We're still holding the line great as well to the right. Just let it play out. Germans seem to be digging in now. What I want to be interested what actually order they've been given. I think they just assembled and sat down just like me for the next 7 hours. And as you can see, we'll come to night as well, so we'll fade into night very soon. I would have to emergency plan session, but it's not a problem. I don't understand what these guys are doing down there. Are they drunk? I don't understand how he's under there, but it's quite amusing. We've got a couple of infantry divisions and tanks just knocking around here as well. Right, they finished holding the line, and there they are. Oh, they're capturing depots as well. It's quite amusing. Still capturing depots behind the lines. It's Kelly's Heroes. All right, we're 4 hours off. Let's have a quick look at the any stats. What we got here. So very, if there were other Canadians, I don't know if it breaks down between Canadians and other nationalities. There, that'd be interesting to see this. So, current supplies per unit. So wow, they are supplied over time. That's fine. Do we got anything else we can look at? So nationality are mostly British, bit of US and Canadian. So time spent deploying 8 minutes. Time spent playing 15 minutes and 50 seconds. That's quite an interesting breakdown in my opinion. Let's just... are we still losing? Oh, we've got an uncertain outcome here. Did we actually transfer into night? I think we can see the map's getting slightly more darker. Is it 8 PM is the changeover from night to day? Is it 8? I'm sure it was 8 PM, the transition. Oh, it wasn't. I've got a little bit of a bulge there. But these tank and this Bofors is messing about. And there's a couple of infantry divisions and mechanised that seem to have just defended the line down here. What kind of is that? Is it any high ground at all? We lost that. Yeah, I'm not expected to hold that. Oh, actually, the portrait stays with the commander division. All right, it's all quiet. We're all having a Christmas truce. It looks like it. To be honest, that was quite a lackluster attack from the Germans, in my opinion. Do they actually have... We've just got to hold the line. Nightfall was at 10 o'clock. Yeah, so... and, of course, it gives us our daily report. So, since the last report, 56 casualties. 135 enemy casualties. Overall, 400 tons of supply in the field. So we want to try and cut off supply to Khan, or so, however you pronounce it. But we'll see just the next portion of the mission. See, I think we need to push. But I don't see how we're going to take this objective. I thought it was reinforcements were going to turn up after that day, but apparently not. It's just days remaining in the day. Alright, we're going to have to do some higgling. Here we go. Oh, so there it did after the first day. It did say defend. So intelligence reports 21st Pan Division arrived and heading toward. So this is where the mainstay of this battle is going to be. So let's just do a quick Let's do a quick. These are. So as we can see, through cheating a little bit. I'll just pause it. As we can see now, we can see the enemy's script to bring the panzers through here. I don't know. Oh God, there is. Holy Christ on a bike! That is a lot of panzers. This is going to be very interesting. So we know what they're doing. We'll just play it. We're on defend anyway, so. No, it's not a full-blown battle. It is going to be a full-blown battle soon. We're looking at the Khan. We've been asked to play the Khan mission, or CERN, or however you want to pronounce it. We're defending against the... Just waiting for the panzers to turn up. Like I said, we can, in this mode of the game... well, I suppose, what do you call it? Version of the game, we're able to actually reveal... I don't know if that's going to be in the release game. But I do actually like it is actually nice looking at what's scripted for the computer player and actually seeing what missions they're trying to do here. But also we can turn it back off. It is a little bit naughty. Oh, there's a little bit of so we've lost the defend mission. But we've got to stop these panzers before we push forward, so we can see them on our recon now. Anyway, and we'll finish holding the line because we move forward. Where are the bad boys coming through? Here we are. Oh, it's going to be a bulge. We've got a lot of things just sat there, so it should be fine. Okay, sunrise, we lost the hub to the right. Sunrise, so sunsets at 10 and sunrise is at 5. Here we go. This is going to be good. I wonder if it's based on each division. Each combat is that division winning. Oh my God! He's actually pushing through. I'm getting quite uncomfortable there. No, we should be fine. Oh god, no, he's racing through. He's racing through. We'll have to bring something. So we actually counted as capturing it. A couple of panzers, literally. Are they on breakthrough? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at their orders. What are their orders? Was their orders breakthrough? Yeah, so it's not capture. I think it wasn't capture, but oh god. Naughty boy. Naughty boy. I think we'll send these guys to seize the ground. Well, they raced through, didn't they? Now they're digging in. Though I'm not entirely sure what supply they'll have left. Oh god, that was quite unfortunate. Their scouts are infantry. We should have put some bigger things on here. Yeah. That's proper funny. Come on, lads. You got 16 hours to take it back. Go, Gadget, go! What is this here? Oh no, I think that's depicting these two guys here. There's still a lot of tanks sitting here. Well, we're getting artillery support from there, which is quite nice. Oh, yes, that's true. We should win that. We're winning this, aren't we? Yeah, for 14 hours. We should take that back. And you can see what order we got, and we can delete the orders if we like, depending on what composition you've got and what you've got available. Depending if you can do barrages and stuff, and delete steps from it as well. Oh God, 14 hours. We took him back yet? All right, we're retreating. 13 hours, lads. Okay, what's happened on the main line? Come up to 265 casualties. 20 hours. Oh, 20 hours. Got plenty of time. We're not worried about that. All right. I was really impressed with the Germans pushing through there. We just got to keep an eye on that. They'll be tempted to send one of these armoured divisions around, possibly, see if I can try and push them off. Are we winning this? Yeah, we're winning this. Oh, what is that? Oh, self-powered artillery. And they've very much what's the word? Defending their entrenchment's quite high here as well. Units surrendered. Oh, these guys what were sticking around over here. Please take it back. We are winning here. Alright, it's back yet. At least it gave me a quite a long time to do it. We should have sent possibly a bigger division to actually try and take it. You can do it. We're winning still. And we captured it back. Oh, thank God for that. Well, that division's gone. We're going to have to pull another one back. Yeah, I'll have to. I think they're supporting. They're supporting already. So, and to be honest, they've only got one. They've only got 1, 2 of these small pan divisions left here. So I'm not overly worried. I just don't want anything else to break through here because that was quite momentum. That was. And they were only like tanks I sent there. Yeah, we've sorted this now. No, we lost it. No, we got it. At least it restarts the timer when we lose it again. I do like that. That's quite nice. I need our reinforcements, to be honest with you. We should have kept them there in the first place. Jesus Christ on a bike, we're actually losing that. At least it resets the timer each time. At least that's nice to know. I think they are surrender. I think they're going to surrender. That was awfully close. I'll just leave them there from now on. Let's have a quick look at the casualties. Actually, it gives the surrender statistic as well, which is quite nice. Germans, oh, there's a mix of casualties there, which is not great. All right, and we'll push through there when we get a chance. We'll just hold that line. I'm not entirely sure when our reinforcements are turning up, but I would quite like them. If we just pause the game for a couple of minutes, we'll just take a quick look at the battlefield, look at the Germans and where they poised to attack and what orders. And what orders have they still got? I think they're given up a little bit here with what they're trying to push through. I think they've just halted for a while. We've got 10 days left, but we've got to hold for at least 2-3 of the days, and we've got Kite itself to attack, and there is quite a number of Germans sitting around here, so... Okay, so that's going to be quite interesting to see where we try and actually take this. I mean, I find it quite... It's quite... they still got a breakthrough order. I don't know if that's bugged out there. But we'll see and play it, pause it through. I do love this little situation report. I've got to say it's quite nice to see and see what is actually winning. And oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, it started deploying. Okay, that's fine. Oh no, this is our reinforcements. Our reinforcements have turned up. This is our reinforcements. Oh, good. So that was the 59th Infantry Division. I've started deploying there, and we need to issue what I think we need to start pushing on this right side. And start taking and probably in circle of Caen itself. What have we actually got in here? Okay, I think we are going to... Oh, do you know what would be nice if I could move this? That's possibly I'm going to put in the thing. So what we want to do is possibly I want to seize ground here. Oh no, we're not order phase, are we? Sorry. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did it right, yeah. Okay, I don't want to do emergency. Oh, are they breaking through? Are they breaking through again? I don't understand why that icon is there. We've put that Army 1 we made. There's still a couple of Germans that are just surrendering over there still. At least it resets the timer each time. And this is the this is the 57th, what was it, 59th Infantry Division that are going to seize ground to the right. They've got a lot of supports. We've got artillery, but like I said, depending what multiple stage orders we want to do, we can use it with you can actually see the initial setup of barrage, and it shows the perimeter bombardment before going in there. Then we just seize ground. As you say, we can lay minefield. We can just ask them to artillery, rather depending on the composition of. I think if we click here, as we don't have that, we don't have artillery in that battalion, division even. Sorry, we can't shoot the artillery. But if we go down here and find something actually with artillery and the availability to use that. We don't have that order available to us. So we could have, with this division, sorry, this division, we could have actually just done a bombardment before pushing in there because we've got the time to do it. I think the Panthers are not doing anything at the moment. We'll just have a quick look at the what the Germans are actually doing and see if they've got any orders committed, because seems like we could see them. We've got a breakthrough, but bar that, I think they are just statically waiting for us to push on the attack and when our reinforcements turn up. Just a lot of German. Well, there's actually some mechanized up here, and these are just tanks. I think the I think seas ground. We can actually look at that. Seas ground is unit moves independently, capture, hold territory. Formations not used. Good for large, light defended areas. Needs to be captured. If enemies dug in, use breakthrough. Attack short defense, and then breakthrough is, of course, units create a formation, then move slowly, push along a path. Units do hot ground. So I think one is literally you do seas ground, and one is you are pushing through and attacking. But you don't capture ground. I remember rightly, you don't actually capture the territory. You just break through as quickly as possible. But like I said, it's just you will get cut off in that position. Have we got another? Has somebody else turned up? No. But the tooltips are quite helpful in this game, I've got to say. I just need to keep a defensive position here because these Germans are going to knock through quite quickly. Alright, night reports. I'm just not happy with the amount of tanks, and also the tanks there as well. See, I don't know if the other divisions are going to turn up in our reinforcements when we put them in. I don't know actually when they're going to turn up, but we've got plenty of days to defend and play against it. I suppose retrospectively we could move up these this 3rd Canadian Division and possibly just link it around here a little bit and just capture that territory. I'd like to capture this little bit. I really do connect with the drawing line thing. I do like that drawing pencil that it is like you are drawing on a map. And what I like is the little things here about what we can, the little cameras, what we can see what happened in the town. I think we just got German infantry here. Oh, it's got quite a lot of anti-tank here as well. Yep. There are some panzers to that right. There's a supply hub there as well. I just would like some of them more of them divisions to come down. We might move these this 50th Infantry Division actually down to the front line here. I think we possibly could, but I'm going to play. I just want to do it. To be honest, there's quite a lot of Germans in there. I want at least to wait some of our reinforcements turn up, and I'm not entirely sure what day they turn up on. But that was quite. I don't know. I think that was quite lucky. They just chucked through a couple of divisions there, really. I'm going to be sneaky, and of course, just for the benefit of the stream tonight, and of course, we're watching this, what the Germans are actually doing, where they've moved back. So they seem to have knocked back the Panzers. I think I've not destroyed the Panzers there. But there is still a lot of Germans sitting around here. We seem to have a couple of units that have just pushed further down here for some reason. But yeah, there is like an incredible amount of Germans here still. Like I don't think we're going to be able to rush what we did. We've got a lot less. It's deep. We've got a thin line to what they have. But remember, we are on the defensive in the initial in the mission straight away. So we're just going to grab ground where I can. But there still is a lot of Germans. I don't think this attack is a very good. This seize ground is a very good order here. But it doesn't matter for the benefit of the stream tonight and you guys just seeing the game mechanics and how things play out. It's good to see things go good and bad. But also to know when you lose an objective, you do have a time to actually recapture it, and the timer is reset every time it is captured and lost again. But like I said, Battleplan has a nice RTS feel. It's not a game which you're going to be sat there rushing through it. I mean, to be honest, you can fast forward it and warp it forward, but I think you miss quite a lot of what you need to move around and what's developing. We've got some scout cars. I don't know if he set a scout order or anything there to scout ahead to see what he's got there. It's a 222. My favourite armoured cars. See, I don't understand why that icon is zapped over there. Yeah, I think we're in a lot of trouble here. I don't think this seize ground order is great. We'll see if in the morning, was it 5 AM, we actually get some more reinforcements here. I'm quite interested to see what's actually shooting us and where from. We've just got artillery. They're mainly, what's their... What they mainly mainly tanks, this 50. That's very interesting, isn't it? Is it that mostly made out of tank? That's particularly it's named incorrectly there for us to determine what's in there. So we're just capturing bits and bobs to the right. Oh, I can deal with that. Yeah, this is a tall order for these tanks, really. I think we need to possibly move this 50th Infantry Division for... Oh, no, that we've done them already. They're seizing ground. I want to see if we get any more reinforcements this day. That's what we want. I just want another division. All right, we've got some priests. Is that modelled as a priest? So the better structured your divisions are, the better they're going to perform. Like you see, this division's got, it's got artillery support. It's just got a mix. It's got a nice mix, and depending, I suppose that's going to be the nice customization. How you customize these things in between battles. Oh god, we're an hour and a half into it already. Jeez. All right, the 59th Division doing very well. I'm going to seize this ground here and then try to... We just need to eventually just push on Calm, but it's going to be a mad dash. I don't want to do any breakthroughs or anything. I want to seize some ground before we push forward, but this artillery is astounding how much you're getting shot by it. And they finish holding the line, but oh geez, the Germans are coming a bit thick and fast here. Okay, let's just interesting developments. Have a look at it on both sides. Germans are so much stuff. I think we shouldn't really be attacking this far into it. We do. I was going to say most of this situational is winning, but we're getting a slight bulge there. We possibly could use the 7th Armoured and just try and cut down there a little bit, but there's just still an awful lot of Germans sitting there. What are actually their orders? Are they just? I think they are. I think they're just breaking through there. Their orders here are just to break through. Yeah, all the way back to the main objective again. Excuse me. We'll possibly have to order this 7th to do something. Oh, it's all coming undone. I want to know where we're going to get some more divisions come through. It is starting to look dicey. I'm regretting... But like I said, I'm not really bothered about if we lose this or not. It's looking massively... I think we should have possibly customise that tank battalion we. Oh god, yeah, they're gonna capture it again. We'll send that seventh. Oh god, it's a bulge. But they're meant to be attacking us though, so it's not a problem. We possibly should have brought this 59th Infantry Division up to bolster our defences there. We'll push the 7th Armoured to counter-attack here, see if it cuts some supply off for them. It's looking mega dicey here. But bear in mind, I think we have a lot of light tanks here as well. The 7th Armoured are pushing in now, so let's see how that dictates what happens to these. Are these all the Panda divisions? Yeah, the Panda divisions, yeah. We do have a small contingency of defence here, but nothing particularly. Yeah, we go straight for the objective again. '59 Division's having a bit of fun to that right, which is great, but there is a hell of a lot of Germans there. Whew, this is actually quite a big mission. We're gonna possibly have to get these. Let's see the counter attack. We are mashing their day up though, but we're gonna have to capture it. No, it says capture back within 2 hours. We might just lose this straight away for that. Let's see if we can just. Oh, fiddlesticks. Yeah, it changes it. It changes the. I'm sure that changed that there. It doesn't restart it. We'll see if we can reload it to a earlier save point. I don't know when it. I don't know how far this game auto saves. Actually, really interesting. We should have brought the guys from the right. We should have just dropped them straight down here and pushed them in between. Yep, I think we have. They did it again. They're quite interesting how the AI. It's quite interesting to see how the AI performs. The 7th Armoured are pushing through, but I think maybe a bit too late here. Unless this army 1 I made to defend, just what a push through. Let's have a quick check at what the Germans are pushing through. Bear in mind that they gambit most of their troops there. They did. Like that was most of their troops that pushed through there. That's quite interesting. But bloody heck, this. Did I get it back? I think I just got it back. I didn't deserve that, folks. The 7th Armour just need to come behind there. Then we need to just re-edge our line again. Yeah, we should have brought these guys to the centre rather than faffing around attacking trying to solidify our north of Caen. I still got it. It's so funny. If we just reveal, yeah, I suppose retrospectively these Germans on the left look like they're just holding the line more of anything. The 7th Armoured will just clear them up. It's such a nice feel to the game. There is definitely a nice flow to the mechanics here. Is it far? Oh yeah, you're right. I think if we push south here, but we've got to be careful getting cut off here. I want to see if we get another division. Like, I'm waiting for our reinforcements to turn up. I think these Germans will just... Actually, I could actually spend quite a lot of time on this. But the 7th arm, I mean, just saved our bacon a bit there. Oh, I don't mind that. It's on that far right, but I'm not edging our bets on this attack though. it's going to be a bit painful. We've just captured it back. We're uncertain. We're just 7th arm will push forward. They still are pushing some stuff through here. There is a couple of Panzer divisions still knocking around. Oh yes, so we got a 3rd Infantry Division that started deploying. Okay. I think they may support the 57th, to be honest with you. Or we just do a break, maybe do a breakthrough attack down here. Let's see how that progresses. I think we're going to keep the objective captured. Just so you guys of the stream and thing can see the breakthrough attack in its purpose. Yeah, we're finishing up them Germans. We just need to... I think we're about to reconnect this here, and we'll defend the line again with the 7th. I think the reinforcements are going to be drip-fed in, it seems, over the course of this mission. Oh my god, there's just like so many troops here. It's just unbelievable. So now with new objective is now to capture CERN. Let's have a go. We'll have a go. Has anybody actually been else deployed? Let's want these Germans to go away now. I mean, geez Louise, there's a lot of Germans sat there still. Lots. This is most of the artillery on the east part of the town there. We'll clear this Panzers up first, and then we'll see. We've got 9 days left. I know for the benefit of the stream, guys, I will possibly go over 2 hours, so we'll just carry on. Did that finish the breakthrough? I don't think it did. Oh, there's still a couple of Germans knocking around here. We'll let them finish that up, and I mean, gee, it's just that to be honest with you, I mean, it's mainly infantry here. It was just the Panzer IV wars, whatever they were knocking at us here. That were particularly an issue. Did I give them a mission? Oh, no, it's past it. See, I think that seized ground is a bit optimistic. I don't know if we want to plan. Wait, you're capturing still. Sorry, I shouldn't have clicked that. He's still seizing. He's done that. It's fine. I'm sure I'm doing this planning phase correctly or not. There is just a lot of people here. Right, they're going to set that up now. Yay, we got it back. Well, it says we got it back. It is just a fiery mess there. Bonus, control 70% of the map. Let's make sure we just get rid of all the Germans here. I wonder if it resets our plan phase or not. Okay, so 1,500 casualties. Friendly troops surrendered. Wow, lots of Germans. Lots of Germans dead still. I would like another division to turn up so we can reinforce here and put pressure on Khan. You can see the two breakthrough missions they had there for the Panzers. Oh, you can see here where they're starting just to try to push us back here as well. I like this. Have we kicked the Germans out of there, please? Yeah, there's just a lot of Germans. They've definitely cottoned on where they were trying to do something on the north there. Literally mobile howitzers to the right, but yeah, they've pushed onto that right side there as well. Ooh, this is a bit of a tough mission. This is like, especially with that counter attack there. I mean, the left. There's not very many Germans on the left, but at the same time, but we're gonna have to start whooshing through down here once we've sorted these Germans out here. Oh, sounds like they captured it back. Oh, we just took that assemble out. Well, they're not getting a good night's sleep at all. Well, still the Germans have taken a lot of casualties still, but combined it's very even. I'm also surprised how well the Germans broke through there. Just like, and the sun rises. They got 8 days left. Let's just need to finish these guys off quickly. Can we deal with these? But wonder what supply comes through. Where does the supply come from here? Where this is cut off here from this town? Because we're getting supply here, but yeah, it seems like we are getting supply issues. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, I think that has affected us. That has affected our front line a little bit. Just need these Germans to go away now. They are still that breakthrough twice. That was both. I was very surprised how well that actually went. We can't have has lost it again. Yeah, wow. Okay, who are... Woo! Got the 3,000 casualties. Oh god, it's not that. It's just the Germans have got men to match. And we're slowly getting... they're slowly pushing here with some panzers here as well. Yep. We need to capture all these back. Oh, this is exciting. I just need some more reinforcements to turn up so we can start pushing heavy here. I don't like this at all. We're going to get horribly cut off. It's got a very nice feel to it. I can feel the ebb and flow of the battle, you know, coming towards me and coming towards the computer player, definitely in the game. And just what reinforcements I need. You see, these guys, I think, are still operational. But I need this 7th armor to come back down, or just any reinforcements to turn up in this town again so we can stop getting encroached. Still coming through here. This is infantry division coming through. Whatever reinforcements comes up, I don't know. I can't remember what we actually brought in originally. I don't know if there's a way to actually see what we brought in originally from the... Oh, it's going to be slightly annoying because I'm going to have to get them to seize this ground. And actually, we're getting pushed back yet again. Yeah, I'm not liking this. This is a quagmire. Like, you can't keep the line. Like, it feels like I can't keep the line unmanned. I'm not entirely sure how. He just pushed through. These two should be easily given up, and then we'll bring this 7th Army up. But at least again, they are bringing stuff back through there. I'm not entirely sure if there's a way we can see what we originally brought in as reinforcements to... We're going to drive them back out to the sea. I think we're going to have to stop that breakthrough. And to seize the ground back behind us. We are. It's just nasty. Oh, wow. Bit of lagging there. That's it. Drive them back into the sea. We captured all the supply back, which is great. I like how the icons move. It's quite nice. We're going to have to bring them back down here with this bulges. Like, this is very much a sore point. I wonder if the computer player is always scripted to do a breakthrough there. Come on. Finish him. I'm surprised. We're just capturing them now. They push right back through the objective. Come on. 2 more left. 3 more left. Wow, this is nasty. Are these more... Oh, these are just infantry divisions. Come on, 1 more. 2 more units left. I think the Panzers are dead now. It's just these bloody... It's just there's 2 HQ choices there. I just need them to surrender. And we're cut off. We're getting cut off supply on this right side. It's rather interesting to see what the computer player did. It just shows how important it was to seize that ground and have some sort of formation there. Is he gone? He's gone! He's out of there, boys! He's gone! I suppose move to contact. Or just seize this ground back. Yeah, I don't think they're seizing. They're not going to seize ground. Right. These infantry have actually got quite good anti-tank. I think we're going to be. This is going to be a bit of a. Interesting to see how this works out. But at least we took out all them Germans that ran through. They went right to the coast. No, but I don't have enough stuff on this left. If we were just checking the things, they do have quite a lot of what's the word? Entrenched infantry. I think this 7th Armoured is going to be fighting a losing battle against this infantry divisions. What is that? Oh, it's the anti-tank. Oh, it's a bloody. Okay, we've got the 6 Airborne, which have just turned up. Fantastic. Which I need them to seize ground here. I think we're getting clapped by these infantries. Yeah, we're getting absolutely clapped. Back on the objective. Yeah, we should have brought the them 2 separate infantry divisions on this left side, possibly. Well, to be honest with you now, this left side is very vacant. Who's deployed? Who's deployed here? It's the 50th Infantry Division. I think we're going to bring these forward to seize ground. Oh wow, you can do some really apparently. Well, I'm sure this 7th Armoured is actually, isn't that a desert rat icon? But remember, we're not playing historically corrected units. We selected our own customized units. Remember, when we I'll probably revisit that before we leave this scenario tonight. But I'll just show you. If you don't select anything, it would also select your divisions for you. Very good anti-tank. But it was the pre-selected ones you can do on it just to save time if you like. Oh, we're getting absolutely mashed there. It's quite funny. Oh, it's so... I'm never going to do that again. Alright, so 2,600 casualties and 4,000... brilliant. I suppose these paras are just going to go behind everybody and clear and just... well, we could... Well... Would just... we'll just attack... Well, I suppose... let's try... Is this a circle one yet? Alright, we'll just fast forward this. We'll probably get through... Oh. I'll be interested to see what we're given if we just select the pre-made ones, the pre-made historically correct. I think these some we've got a bit naffed off here. I suppose we have seized ground there, didn't we? Oh wow, that's turned into a bit of a bulge, and the right's gone a bit. It's gone very awry there. So they did take advantage of the left as well, even though we said about just occupying that territory. They did. I think they had. Let's see what orders have they actually sent orders off. Okie dokes, let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, it's turning into a right melee. I don't actually know. I don't actually know if it's. I'll have to check. I don't know anyway. Even if I did know, I wouldn't be able to say. But I think just keep an eye on the Steam store and keep an eye on any slivering update. Getting mashed. Though I've learnt a lot just from playing in the last 2 hours, really. It's just the amount. Have they shifted all of the Germans shifted? Yeah, the Germans mostly shifted right to stop that counter. I liked that. I've got to say I'm really impressed with that pushback there, and also with the counter attack now on the left side, but also when the Panzers came straight through for the break off. They are massively pushing infantry divisions on that left side. Yeah, that is nasty on that right side. I'm going to try and get you to seize the ground behind these Germans. But we pushed heavily there to start pressuring Khan. Oh, wow. I mean, I can see how this takes... It doesn't need a tactical nuke because it's just a mess. Oh, thank the Lord. We've got reinforcements. What is it? It's the 11th Armoured. Attack. Attack. We'll push behind. Off you go, laddos. To war. We'll seize the ground behind these Germans. Push. I'm still really impressed with the AI's capability here, or my incompetence. Alright, we'll fast forward this. The general feel, what I gotta say, guys, that I'm quite enjoying the general ebb and flow. The ebb and flow is very nice to see, and you know, when them Germans attacked, it was quite fun to see that push. That breakthrough was really good. Like, that was so quick. So mechanized infantry. It's really that mech infantry is really good. Yeah, with the that infantry division on the right is getting a little bit hurt. Wow, that they turned up. These turning up there was quite useful because these panzers were hurting us horribly. Let's have a quick peep at what the Germans have done. Beefed up the right side. They saw that attack and they definitely reinforced that with a lot of infantry divisions. There's a lot of men there. And what did they do on the left? They're still scouting around. We've got some just infantry divisions shifting around. And they push straight again to cut our supply off. Alright, folks. I'm going to come out of this and go back to the main menu because we've come to our limit tonight. But we're going to just quick check the mission again out with the historical... turn that off. So if you leave it empty, it will add historical units, and I just want to just see what we selected. If I can get into the game, there we go. What are we given? Oh, we are given historical, so we are given recon, and we are given bombers as well. Actually, quite interested. Third infantry division, infantry. Actually, it's possibly a better start using the historical, the historical things, and also as well, like I said, rather than you planning it down itself, you can just click the auto place to actually autofill the deployment. Okie doke. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say thank you very much for the last 2 hours, for you guys and girls coming to watch the last 2 hours of Battleplan. An absolute belter. I was going to say, really enjoyed that last 2 hours of gameplay. The ebb and flow was very fair. Interesting to see how the computer play was scripted. And of course, like I said, we've briefly gone over the army constructor, looking at what's pre-made, what we can put into it, how we can join up the... I suppose divisions, and how we can make better. You can customize them, rename, add generals, looking at traits that you're going to do with them. All right, folks, thank you very much for coming tonight. Don't forget to, of course, check the schedule out or go onto the Steam store and, of course, wishlist it. I think you can wishlist it already on Steam. I don't think there is a release date just yet, but I'm sure at some point soon it will have some sort of ETA. Okay, folks, thank you very much. Take care. If you want to come and watch me on my YouTube channel, I'll put a link in the chat below. And I will see everybody next Friday. Take care. Have a good night, and bye-bye.